Hello class 11. Today in this class we will going to learn about
Subset of a set.
Subset. Consider the set X, which contains all students in your school, and set Y, which contains all students in your class. So we know that every element of Y is also an element of X. So we say that Y is a subset of X. So Y is a subset of X is expressed as Y is a subset of X, where the symbol stands for is a subset of or is contained in. We can say that Y is contained in X, or we can say that Y is a subset of X. And definition of subset. A set A is said to be a subset of set B if every element of A is also an element of B. Means if we have a circle, we have these elements, and we have these elements, and we have another circle. So we can say that it is a set A and it is a B. So we can say that set A is a subset of set B because it is inside set B and it contains all elements which is also room. In other words, we can say that A is subset of B if whenever A belongs to A, then A belongs to B. If we can see that if small a belongs to this capital A set, then it is also belongs to capital B set. It is often convenient to use the symbol which means implies. Using this symbol, we can write the definition of a subset as follows. Means if A belongs to B, then we can write it as if A belongs to A, which implies that A is also belongs to B. The use of implies. Some important points related to subsets. Every set A is a subset of itself. That is, A is a subset of A. So we can write A is a subset of itself because A contains all elements in A. The empty set phi has no elements. We agree to say that phi is a subset of every set. Means जो phi होगा, जो phi set है, जो empty set है, वो subset होगा हर set का. Okay. Here are some examples of subsets. The set Q of rational numbers is a subset of set R of real numbers, and we can write it Q is a subset of R because जो भी रेशनल नंबर्स होंगे वो हमारे सारे क्या होंगे रियल नंबर्स होंगे. So we can write it as Q is a subset of R. Now the next example is if A is a set of all divisors of 56 and B is a set of all prime divisors of 56, then B is a subset of A, and we can write it as B is a subset of A. ठीक है. Now next is let A equals to 1, 3, 5 and B equals to X says that X is an odd natural number less than 6, which is 1, 3 and 5. So then we can say that A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A, and hence A equals to B because both have same elements. Now the next example is let A is A, E, I, O, U and B equals to A, B, C, D. Then A is not a subset of B. Also B is not a subset of A because they contain very few elements, like A contains small a and B also contains small a, which is not a subset. Here an example. Consider the sets phi A, B, C. Now we have to insert the symbol is a subset or not a subset. Means number one is phi blank B. तो हमने पढ़ा था कि कोई भी सेट हो उसका सबसेट हमेशा एम्प्टी सेट होगा. phi जो होगा वो हमेशा हर सेट का सबसेट होगा. So we can write it as yes, it is a subset. Now the second is A blank B. So we have to see that A contains 1 and 3. and B contains 1, 5, 9. It does not contain all the elements of A. So we write it as it is not a subset of B. Now the next is A blank C. So we say that we can see that A contains 1, 3 and C contains 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So we can say that yes, A is a subset of C. Now the next is B blank C. We have 1, 5, 9 and C contains 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So C also contains 1, 5, 9. So we can say that B is a subset of C. Now, subsets of set of real numbers. As we noted in section 1.6 subset, there are many important subsets of R. The set of natural number n equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to infinity. The set of integers z equals to from minus infinity to minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, comma 0, 1, 2, 3 up to plus infinity. So the set of rational number q, which is given as x such that x equals to p by q and p and q belongs to z and q does not equals to 0. Now which is read as q is the set of all numbers x such that x equals the quotient p by q where p and q are integers and q is not equals to 0. Okay. Now subsets of set of real numbers. So here we have this series. Which set is a subset of which set? Like set of natural number is a subset of z, which is set of integers, which is a subset of rational numbers. Then rational number is a subset of real numbers. Now in the next section we will going to so let A and B belongs to set of real numbers and A is less than B. Then set of real numbers which says that y such that A is less than y less than B is called an open interval and is denoted by A comma B because हम ओपन इंटरवल को a comma b से लिखते हैं. All the points between a and b belongs to the open interval a comma b. But a, b themselves do not belongs to this interval. We know this property. Now, the interval which contains the endpoints also is called closed interval, which is denoted by square bracket a comma b. Thus, we can write a comma b closed interval equals to. Now, we can also have intervals closed at one end and open at the other. That is closed a comma b open. Open a comma b closed. Which means a is not included but b is included. Okay. Now this is the representation on the real number line. This is representation of open a comma b. It is a representation of closed a comma b. It is a representation of closed a open b. It is a representation of open a closed b. Now intervals as subset of R. An interval contains infinitely many points. For example, the set x such that x belongs to capital R, where minus 5 is less than x less than equals to 7. Written in set builder form can written in the form of intervals as open minus 5, comma, closed 7. And the interval closed minus 3, comma 5 can be written in the set builder form as minus 3 less than equals to x less than 5. So the number b minus a is called the length of any of the intervals a comma b open, a comma b closed, a comma b closed open, और a comma b open closed. जैसे कि हम अगर इस वाले सेट की लेंथ निकालेंगे, so we have b equals to 7 and a equals to -5. So we have length b minus a, which is equals to 7 minus 5. We get 12 length of the interval.
I hope this has helped you to understand the concept. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe to the channel for more content. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notification for my latest video. Leave any question or comment below. I will do my best to answer them. What topic would you like to see in my future videos? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep growing.